guys, this is kind of a different video this week. I decided to try something and it actually worked. So, I'm going to come on and make a video about this. So there is a reason why I have Oakley and Danny in this video. And it's not a changing video. Yes, Oakley's still in her Christmas pajamas. They're so cozy. It's been very cold for Texas. So actually fleece has been a must. And he just looks cozy, and not really cozy, I should say. He just looks super cute in this outfit. So anyways, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. And, you know, we were talking about Baby Think It Over, or not Baby Think It Over, neonate. Wow. We were talking about RealCare babies. And she had purchased a RealCare baby, but it came without the electronics. And there is a seller on eBay that sells, you can either buy the electronics with refurbished batteries, or RealCare 2 Plus electronics with refurbished batteries, or just the RealCare 2 Plus electronics. I believe it's the 2 Plus. They might be the 2. Periodically, you can see them up on auction or on eBay for buy it now. But she was talking about wanting to get to possibly buy the rebuilt battery with the electronics to put in her baby, and she was asking me if I thought it would work. And she's like, I don't know if my baby is a RealCare 2 or a 2 Plus or what my baby is, because it didn't come with a back plate. It just was the baby. And I'm like, it wouldn't really matter, because when the 2 Pluses came out, you could actually buy an upgrade kit from RealityWorks. So instead of getting a whole new baby, if you had a baby that still worked, all you had to do is take out your old electronics, purchase the new ones from RealityWorks. You would send in the RealCare 2 electronics and back to them. And I believe they recycled the parts. I'm not 100% sure what they did with them, but then they, I believe, refunded you part of it. Was how it worked. It was either like that, or it was you took the parts out, sent them in, and you got a discount on upgrading. And they only did it for, I think, about a year after the 2 Pluses came out. So that got the little wheels turning in my head. I'm like, I wonder if I could take the electronics out of my 3s and put them into the babies that I really wanted 3s. Because as most of you know, I was dying for a RealCare 3 Japanese girl. And I really wanted a RealCare 3 Native American boy. And I never have seen a RealCare 3 Native American boy. I've seen some RealCare 3 Native American girls on eBay, but not the boys. And there have been some Japanese RealCare 3 girls, but they have been way, way, way too expensive. Like, honestly, I would rather order them from RealityWorks, because they're not much cheaper. And ordering them from RealityWorks, I would get all the items that needed to go with them, as well as, because the ones in the auctions don't even have everything that goes with them. And then I would have the warranty, because RealityWorks has a 2-year warranty on all their babies, and they have a 2-year warranty on all their babies, or you can buy the 5-year warranty. And the RealCare 3s have actually been out for a while, so it's like kind of a crapshoot. So if I'm already paying the same amount, or close to the same amount, because honestly, after I bought the RealCare 3 from that seller, then went to RealityWorks and ordered the missing pieces for the baby, I might as well just be buying the new baby and getting that warranty. So anyways, I got my Cynthia, who was my Caucasian female, and I got Juan, who is the Hispanic male, for really good prices. Now, mind you, all they came with, each one of them came with one diaper, and their outfit, and that was it. Which I was fine with that because I had some diapers. I had purchased some diapers from the guy that I bought Piper and Zoan from. And actually I had purchased Piper and Zohan each came with one diaper, and I had purchased from him the other two colors. Well, he accidentally sent one of each color because both of them had yellow and I needed two greens. And he accidentally sent a yellow and a green. Well, when Juan came, he actually had a yellow on. So I had an extra green that I could use with him. For Cynthia, I actually had the RealCare diapers from actual Cynthia Cece. When I bought that lot from her cousin on eBay, he had the diapers in there. So I was able to purchase Cynthia's diapers in one of his lots. So that is actually who's on Cynthia the doll. So I had the diapers, so that wasn't a problem. I had some extra IDs, wasn't a problem. Have chargers, not a problem. The only thing I need for the threes then is their sleeper, the onesie, the car seat sensors, and the outer coats. I don't have to have the outer coats, but I'm going to choose to buy them. Anyways, so if I would have bought them from this other seller, I would have had to buy the car seat adapters. All four outfits. I would have needed the two-piece outfit, sleeper, onesie, outerwear. I would have needed IDs, diapers. I would have needed it all, or not diapers, because one of them only came with a diaper. None of them came with chargers. None of them came with bottles, anything. So I saved a lot of money by getting those two. But, you know, I was still a little bummed that I got a Hispanic male, which I already have a Hispanic male at my neonate, and a Caucasian female, which there's no issues with having the Caucasian female since, you know, for a while I had been wanting to send or offer Caitlin to Miss Kim, so I needed to replace her anyways. But I still was a little bummed that I didn't have a Japanese 3+ or Native American 3+. So after my friend and I were talking about this, I got the idea to play Fraken Baby. So, as you can see, Mr. Danny is now a RealCare Baby 3. And I didn't just switch the back plates, I actually switched the electronics. I switched the electronics and I tested them, and they do work. So they basically use the same baby platform for the 3s as they did the 2s and the 2+. It was just the electronics that changed. And I wasn't sure if it would work or not for the fact, like the temperature gauge and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if that was actually in the baby or if that was in the electronics. So I switched the electronics, then I ran the troubleshooting with both babies to make sure everything checked out with what I have. So I was so happy that I did that. So I have Cynthia, who is now a 2+. I have Zoan, who is a 2+. And I have Piper, who is a 2+. So my Caucasian female, my dark African male, and my Hispanic female. And then Miss Oakley is now a 3, and Mr. Danny is now a 3. So I was really happy with that. Well then, now that I have I do have two Hispanic males, so I am trying to get the number off of Juan's foot. I'm using the acne cream way to remove permanent marker from vinyl. Get him cleaned up, and then I will be selling him. And I do have Holden for sale as well. As of right now, Juan won't be coming with as much stuff as I can't even think, as Holden. I'm going to, and I'll admit this, I'm going to go to the thrift store and see if I can find another little diaper bag for Juan to kind of fill up with goodies for him. He will be coming with his diapers, one parent ID, a homemade bottle, and his charger. So he will be coming with the stuff to make him work. His batteries and Holden's batteries I can get to charge. They do hold a charge for about 2 to 3 days. So their batteries aren't 100% great, but they will need to be rebuilt or replaced at some point. So I do have Holden for sale, which is a Caucasian male, and then I have Juan, who is a Hispanic male. So I will be selling both of those. I am actually waiting for Juan's ID to come. It should be coming soon. But yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I'm hoping to get those two sold, because then I can use that money for the meetup, and maybe, just maybe, I can find 2+ light African male. Even if I could find a 3 light African male, like, that would be awesome. But if I can't, you know, I'm open to anything. He is the last baby that I need, which I absolutely love the Hispanic, or not the Hispanic, the light African males too. Like I said, it would be a huge plus if he was a 3 as well. But at this point, I've got a girl and boy 3, so I'm happy with that. If he was a 2+, that would be awesome too, because right now I just have 3 of those, and my OCD is kind of a little twitchy because of that. I do have my I do have 5 standard weighted neonates. I think it's 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 6. I have 6 weighted neonates, as well as the 1 electronic neonate, and then the 1 baby think it over generation 4. So I'm trying to look for a 2+, possibly a 3 African light male. But unless I find a really good deal on one, I am going to just put all my money in to start saving for my trip, because I need to pay for the hotel, I need to purchase my airline tickets, and then spending money. So the amount of spending money that I'm bringing, I'm hoping is going to be enough for the time we are there. I don't really plan on overdoing it shopping wise. Like clothes for my babies, I don't really need anything. Honestly, I think the majority, excuse me, got something caught in my throat. Like, being down here, there's a Gymboree outfit not very far away. There's a Carter's actually near here. So a lot of the clothing stores and stuff at the mall, I have access to here, unless it's something super special that all of us buy, which might possibly happen. When we did the meetup in 2007, all of us bought this one dress when we were at Baby Gap. And then when we went to Old Navy, we all purchased outfits that were from, they weren't the same outfit, but they are all from the same line of outfits. So if it's something like that, I might, I mean, if I find like something like a good deal, I might purchase it. But honestly, I think most of my money will go towards having to like food, We might be taking an Uber a few places, and I think those are the main things, like food and the Ubers. We have to take the Ubers or the Metro Pass. We do plan on going to Babies R Us one of the days. And once again, I don't plan on going too outrageous there. I mean, I have to be able to bring the stuff back on a plane. The only thing that I can really think of that I would get at Babies R Us at this point would be like pacifiers that are specific, that are harder to find, and they have them. That is about maybe some bottles if they have some unique bottles, because, you know, I'm into collecting unique bottles, or if they have just like something cute, little bumblebee, I might have to do that if I don't have it already. But yeah, at the mall, like the only thing I can really think of that are going to be big splurges at the mall is going to the Disney store, and that would be getting probably a Disney store dress for my daughter, even though we have one here. And for my son, probably they have some kind of unique stores on the mall, and it's all going to depend with him on what he's into at the time I go, because well, he's still really into Cars 3. He's been into Cars 3 since the movie came out, and he's still into them, and the interest is kind of petering out a little bit. But he's very interested in space right now. Very, very interested in space. So if he's still interested in space, I might get him something space-wise. Maybe something at the Lego store with a rocket. Lego rocket. I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure. So with him, it's kind of have to wait and see what he's into at the point I'm there. With my daughter, I can't go wrong with Disney princesses, especially if I find like a Disney princess like dress, because she's skinny, she's tall, so a lot of like the play dress-up dresses, even though they say they're up to size 6, they typically fit like size 2 to size 4, not size 4 to size 6. So she's upset that a lot of like her play dresses don't fit her anymore. So I might get her, and usually Disney store dresses are expensive. If they have some on clearance, I might get her a couple. But it's all going to depend. But those are the biggest things that I can see about spending my money on. The other thing I'm kind of hoping to do is, my son's obsessed with capitals and states. So while we're up there, I don't know if how close. We'll have to see how close we are to the state capitol, just to go by and take a picture. And it's all going to, once again, depend upon cost and such. So, and what we have planned. But yeah, so I am so excited. I have my new 2 Fraken babies, as I've been calling them. So now I've got Oakley Noel. It's a RealCare 3+. And Danny, and I cannot think of his middle name, is a RealCare 3 as well. And Cynthia Grace is a RealCare 2+ now, and Juan, who, poor guy, still doesn't have a middle name, is a RealCare 2+ as well, and he might be for sale in the near future. So, and when I say that he will be for sale, please do not comment asking me to give him to you. I do not have the means to give a RealCare away. I've gotten quite a few comments over the last couple weeks, when you're doing a RealCare giveaway. I would love to do one, but the reality is these are, even finding them inexpensive, they are expensive, because finding them inexpensive, you usually have to piece them together, which still costs money. So even if you found one for $200 that didn't have everything, you're looking at another $20 for the ID. You're looking at another $30 to $40 for the diapers. Chargers are $40. So right there, 40, there's 80, 20 for the ID. So just for those, it's another $100. Now you're at $300. You can buy, some people list the actual RealCare bottles or Baby Think It Over bottles. on eBay's. They sell those for about $20. Or like I have the bottles that I'm making to sell, and the price varies depending upon the bottle. I mean, I have the pacifiers that I sell, but you need something to activate the feeding. So that's going to be another $20 to $30 depending upon what you want. And yeah, so now you're basically at $350 to $400 for the doll. They're not cheap. They are not cheap dolls, and I do not have the means to buy one to give away. I would love to, but at this point in time, I can't justify it. If my channel was bigger, maybe I could do that, but at this point in time, I can't. But I also want to mention, speaking of giveaways, once I hit, I'm right around 600 right now, but once we hit 750, I will be doing a giveaway. I'm just going to mention this now, and I'll just keep kind of mentioning it periodically till we get to 750, because I'm not going to do like the big giveaway announcements anymore, because once I hit around 750, if my followers see, oh, we're at 750, she's going to be doing a giveaway soon, and I'm not going to do it right at 750. It'll be around 750, and it won't be in a big announcement. It'll just be in a video. So I hope everybody enjoyed my kind of story about my Fraken babies, but I am so excited now that I have my 2 dream babies, which were the 2 that I wanted in my 3s, and now I will have them. So for sure, going to the meetup is Miss Oakley will be going to the meetup, and Mr. Yokito will be going to the meetup. Both of my Japanese ones are going with me. But being Yokito was Cynthia's baby, he will be coming with. He kind of has always been a plan of the one that's going to go with. And then I am going to bring Oakley with as well, since she is the new Japanese face. So we'll have both of them for the pictures. We're trying to get one of each race there. So Crystal will be bringing the Asian. Heather will be bringing a Native American. I can't think. If Kim comes, she will be bringing her dark I believe her dark African. Yes, because like I said, we're trying to orchestrate. So at this point, all we would need is a light African. Oh, and Crystal, Kim, and Heather will all be bringing Caucasian girls as well. And then all we will really need at that point is a light African and a Hispanic. So we're hoping to get all of the races of the babies there again to kind of do a picture like we did last time. And especially having Cynthia's babies there will make it even more special. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and I will see everyone later.